Hello students, welcome to Anne's classes. Let's do area of a trapezium and a polygon, chapter 21, exercise 21D. We are on page number 249, question 1, the multiple choice type. Choose the correct answer from the options given below. Question 1. The circumference of a circle is numerically the same as its area. Then we have to find the radius. Okay. Since the values have not been mentioned, we have not been told what the circumference of the circle is, nor are we told what the area of the circle is, we are going to use the formulae for these. So let's begin by saying the circumference of a circle with radius r. Suppose the radius is asked for, here radius is asked for, or radius is given, then this is the formula to find the circumference of a circle, 2 pi r. So this is the circumference of the circle. Now area, what is the formula for area? The area of a circle with radius r is pi r square. So this is the circumference of the circle and this is the radius of the circle, and we are told that they are equal to each other. So we are going to substitute here. Circumference is 2 pi r, 2 into pi into r, and area is pi into r square. Since we are asked to find the radius, we're going to keep all the r's on one side and move everything else to the other side. So here we already have 2 into pi. So we'll keep it here. And on the other side, we have pi into r square. We'll bring that pi from here to the left hand side. So here it is multiplication. When it comes here, it becomes division. So this is pi. Now on the other side, we already have r squared. So let's write r squared there as it is. Now we're going to move this r to the other side. And since it's multiplication, when it comes here, it becomes division, r. Now let's see what we can cancel. I can cancel this pi and this pi. And here we have r squared and r. So when we divide, remember the exponents, we have to subtract. So 2 minus 1 is 1. So here we have only 1 r left. So 2 minus 1, so we only have 1 r. So straight away we can see that r is equal to 2. That means the radius is equal to 2. So r is equal to 2, and here it is units. Units because no other unit has been given. We have not been given centimeters or meters. No other unit has been given. So we write it as 2 units. And that is our answer, 2 units, and that is option B. Option B, 2 units is our answer. So the radius is 2 units. Question 2. The perimeter of a square of side 11 centimeters is equal to the circumference of a circle. Then the diameter of the circle is what we need to find. So here we can find the diameter of a circle only if we can use the formula for the circumference of a circle, or if we know the value of the circumference of the circle. And here it is told that this circle's circumference is the same as the perimeter of a square. So that means we have to first find the perimeter of the square. The side is given to us. So the perimeter of the square is 4 into side, which is 4 into the side is 11 centimeters. This is given to us. So 4 into 11 is 44. So now that we have found the perimeter of a square, it's equal to the circumference of the circle. So circumference of the circle is also 44 centimeters. Now we can use the formula to find the diameter of the circle. So what is the formula? Circumference is pi d. This time diameter is given, so we don't use radius formula, we say pi d. So let's substitute wherever we can. So circumference is 44 centimeters and this is equal to pi. The value of pi is 22 by 7 into the diameter, which is d. Okay, now we need to find the value of d. So we're going to leave d as it is. On the other side, we already have 44 centimeter. I'm going to transpose 22 by 7 to the other side. It becomes division. So divided by 22 by 7. So diameter is equal to 44. Division changes to multiplication and we write the reciprocal 7 by 22. Now let's cancel. We can cancel both by 22 itself. 22 ones and 22 twos are 44. Now let's multiply the numerators. 2 into 7 is 14. So now we know the value of the diameter. The diameter is 14 centimeters, and that is option C, 14 centimeters. So we can say diameter of the circle is 14 centimeters. Our final answer. Question Question 3. The circumference of a circle is equal to the sum of the circumferences of two circles with radii 10 centimeters and 12 centimeters. So here let's be clear about this. We're talking about one circle here. The circumference of one circle is equal to what? To the sum of the circumferences of two circles. So you take two circles, find the circumferences, add it up, and you will get the circumference of the circle. Now these two circles, circumference is not given, but their radii is given. One is 10 centimeters and the other is 12 centimeters. So and we have to find the radius of this circle that is formed. Let's begin by saying radius of the first circle here. We're talking about these two circles. The radius of the first circle, we'll call it R1, is 10 centimeters. Radius of the second circle, R2, now that will be 12 centimeters. Now, the circumference of a circle, that is this first circle, is equal to circumference of the first circle plus the circumference of the second circle. So we're going to use the formula. The formula for circumference of a circle is 2 pi r, and this is equal to the circumference of the first cycle, 2 pi r1 plus 2 pi r2. Now let's substitute what we can. So here we have 2 into 22 by 7 into r. Now this is the r that we are going to find. So this side we have 2 into 22 by 7 into r1. And how much is r1? 10 centimeters. So this is one circumference plus, now here we have 2 into pi 22 by 7 into r2, which is 12. So now we need to simplify all this. So here on this side we have 2 into 22 is 44 by 7. So that is 44 by 7 into r is equal to, now here what do we have? On this side we have 2 into 22 is 44. 44 into 10 is 440. So 440 by 7 plus, now here let's multiply. 2 into 22 is 44. 44 into 12, and that is 528. 528 by 7. So 44 by 7 into r is equal to, now since these are two fractions and they are like fractions, we can simply add up the numerators. 440 plus 528 is 968 by 7. Now we can find the value of r. R is equal to 968 by 7. Now we're going to transpose this 44 by 7 to the side. So when you transpose, that becomes 44 by 7, we're going to say divided by 44 by 7. Now r is equal to 968 by 7 into 7 by 44. So here what can we cancel? We can cancel this 7 and 7. Now look at this 968 and 44. We can cancel both those. 44 into 22. 44 into 22 is 968 and 44 into 1. So now we have found the value of r, and r is equal to 22. What is r? R is the radius, and the answer is 22 centimeters. So this is our answer. Radius is 22 centimeters, and that is option C. Question 4. The diameter of a circular wheel. So let's take this as a circular wheel, and the diameter is 56 centimeters. So this is the diameter, the straight line. So 56 centimeters is the diameter. The distance moved by this wheel in 100 rounds is what we need to find out. So this wheel will keep moving, and each time it completes one round, it's one circumference that is completed, isn't it? So we need to find how far it has moved in 100 rounds. That means we need to find the circumference and then multiply it by 100. So let's begin. diameter is given to us. When diameter is given and we have to find the circumference, then the formula is pi d. So let's find that. So pi is 22 by 7, and this is into the diameter, which is 56 centimeters. Now we can cancel 7 8s are 56. Now let's multiply 22 into 8. And that is 176. And since we're finding the circumference, this is 176 centimeters. So we have found the circumference. Now the number of rounds the circular wheel has moved is 100. The number of rounds is 100. That means the distance covered will be the circumference into the number of rounds. So circumference is 176 centimeters into the number of rounds is 100. So here what do we have? 176 into 100, 176, and add the two zeros, it becomes 17,600. Now this is the distance, so we write centimeters. So our final answer here is 17,600 centimeters, and that is option B. Question 5. A circular wheel of radius 3.5 centimeters makes 600 rounds in 48 seconds. Its speed, now we have been asked to find the speed. So we have studied speed, distance and time before, isn't it? To find the speed, what is the formula? Distance by time. So now let's see whether we have both distance and time given. Now distance is not given. We are only given the radius of the circular wheel and the number of rounds. That means we have to first find the circumference multiplied by the number of rounds. We will get the distance. Now have we been given the time? Yes, we have 48 seconds. So now we are going to find the circumference first with the help of what is given to us. So radius of the wheel is given to us 3.5 centimeters. Number of rounds is given to us 600. Now we have to, the time taken is also given to us. Circumference of the wheel is what we're going to find out, 2 pi r. That is 2 into 22 by 7 into 3.5. Now we can cancel 7 and 3.5. 7 5s are 35. But since this is 3.5, 7 into 0.5. So 7 ones, and this will be 0.5 will give us 3.5. Now we have to just multiply the numerators. 2 into 22 is 44. 44 into 0.5. And that will be 22. So here that is 22 centimeters. So now we have found the circumference of the wheel. We can find the distance. So the total distance will be circumference into the number of rounds. So circumference is 22. The number of rounds is 600. So we have to multiply 22 into 600. And that will be 13,200. Now this is distance, so we write centimeters here because that is the unit given. So now we have found the distance and we have the time, we can find the speed. So speed is distance by time. So we have the distance, 13,200 is the distance. The time is 48 seconds given to us. So this is in centimeters and this is in seconds. So we need to write our speed in centimeter per second. Now let's divide 13,200 by 48. When you divide this, you get 275. So this will be 275 centimeter per second. So we have found the speed. The speed is 275 centimeter per second, and that is option A. So we have found the speed. Question 2. Find the radius and area of a circle whose circumference is given. The first one is 132 centimeters. So with the help of this, first we find the radius, and once you find the radius, you can find the area. Okay, so circumference of the circle given to us is 132 centimeters. And circumference of formula is 2 pi r. 2 pi r is 132. That means 2 into 22 by 7 into r is equal to 132. So here 2 into 22 we can multiply 44 by 7 into r is 132. So now we can find the value of r. R is equal to 132 divided by 44 by 7. That is, r is equal to 132. Division changes to multiplication and write the reciprocal 7 by 44. Let's see what we can cancel. We can cancel 44 and 132 by 11. 11 fours are 44, and here 11 ones are 11, and then we have 22 there, 11 two. So 12, again 4 ones and 4 threes. So 3 sevens are 21. So we have found the radius. The radius is 21 centimeters. Now that we have found the radius, this is the radius, that is 21 centimeters, we can find the area. We've been asked to find the area also. So let's write area. The formula for area is pi r square. Area of a circle is pi into r square. R is the radius. So pi is 22 by 7 into r, that is 21 centimeters. R square means we write it twice. 21 into 21. Let's cancel. 7 threes are 21. Now we just have to multiply this. 22 into 3 is 66, and multiply that into 21. And that is 1386. So we have found the area. It's 1386 centimeter square. So this is the second part of the answer. We had to find both radius and area. Radius is 21 centimeters and area is 1386 centimeters square. So we can write that here. So radius is 21 centimeters and area is 1386 centimeter square. Question 2 itself, we have to find the radius and area of the circle. This time the circumference measurement is 22 meters. So circumference is given to us 22 meters. Now we're going to use the formula to find the circumference, that is 2 into pi into r. 2 pi r is equal to 22 meters. That is 2 into 22 by 7 into r. So we're going to find the radius. So let's multiply this. 2 into 22 is 44. So that is 44 by 7 into r is 22 meters. Now we're going to find the value of r, that is 22 divided by 44 by 7, because we are transposing it this side. So r is equal to 22 into 7 by 44. Now let's cancel. We can cancel 22 and 44. 22 ones and 22 twos. So here what do we have? We have 7 by 2. Let's divide 7 by 2. 2 threes are 6 minus 1. Now we can continue this division by putting a point there and putting a 0. Bring the 0 down. Now the number is 10. 2 fives are 10. So we've completed our division. And what is our quotient? 3.5. And now we have our radius. Our radius is 3.5 meters. So we have found the radius. We were asked to find the radius and the area. So now that we have found the radius, we can find the area. And what is the formula for area? Area is equal to pi r square. So that is pi is 22 by 7. R is 3.5. R square will be 3.5 into 3.5. Now here 7 fives are 35, we know, isn't it? So 7 into what will give us 3.5? It will give us 7 into 0.5. Okay, so cancel that. Now we just have to multiply 22 into 0.5, which is 11. 11 into 3.5, and that is equal to 38.5. And what have we found? We have found the area. Because we have found the area, this is going to be 38.5 meter square. So we have found our area also. So we have found the radius and we have found the area. So let's write it, 3.5 meters and the area 38.5 meter square. So both the answers we have found. Question 3. Find the radius and circumference of a circle whose area is 154 centimeters square. So this time we have to find the radius and the circumference from the area that's given to us. So area is 154 centimeters square. And what is the formula for area? Pi r square. So pi r square is 154 centimeter square. So this is pi means 22 by 7. into r square. So we are going to find r, so we leave it as r itself. R square is 154. Now we're going to find r square, so we're going to write 154 and we're going to transpose this 22 by 7 to the other side. It becomes division. So that is division divided by 22 by 7. So r square is 154 into 7 by 22. We can divide 22 and 154 by 11. 11 twos are 22. Here 11 ones are 11 and there is 4 left. So that's 44. So 14. Again 2 into 7. 2 sevens are 14. Now multiply the numerators. 7 sevens are 49. So r square is 49. So r will be the square root of 49. And what is the square root of 49? 7. So the value of r is 7. So radius is 7 centimeters. So we've got the first answer. Our radius is 7 centimeters. Now we have to find the circumference of the circle. So to find the circumference also we need to use a formula. So circumference, the formula is 2 into pi into r. So this is 2 into pi is 22 by 7 into r. Radius we just found out to be 7. Let's cancel. We can cancel 7 and 7. Now just multiply the numerators. 2 into 22 is 44. So 44 centimeters. So this is the circumference of the circle. So we found both the answers. The radius is 7 centimeters and circumference is 44 centimeters. So we can write that radius is 7 centimeters, circumference is 44 centimeters. Question 3, second part. Again, we have to find the radius and circumference. This time the area is 6.16 meters square. So let's begin by saying area is 6.16 meters square given to us. And the formula for area is pi r square. Pi r square is equal to 6.16 meters square. That means 22 by 7 into r square is 6.16. Now we are going to find r square, and that is 6.16 divided by 22 by 7. So r square is equal to 6.16 into 7 by 22. We can cancel 22 and 6.16. We can do it by 2. 2 11s, and here 2 3s are 6. Put the point. 1 is small, so 0. 2 8s are 16. Now we can also cancel 3.08 and 11. Now if that is difficult, you can multiply and then divide. So we are going to multiply 3.08 into 7. And that is equal to 21.56. Now this you can divide it by 11. This makes it easier. So when you divide, you get 1.96. Now r square is 1.96. That means r is equal to the square root of 1.96. I hope all of you remember how to find the square root of a decimal number. So I'll work out that square root here, square root of 1.96. Now we're going to divide this. Now here, remember we have a decimal part and an integral part. So after the point is the decimal part, before the point is the integral part. Now here we are going to start pairing the numbers. So when you pair the decimal part, you move from left to right in this direction. So we have one pair there. Integral part is right to left. We have only one there. We don't have another number. So we're going to divide that one. So we have to take 1 itself. 1 into 1 is 1. And now we subtract 0 and we bring down the next pair. We bring it down in pairs. So that is 96. Carry this point up. So it is 1 point. Now the next thing to do is we double the quotient. So quotient is 1. Doubling it means multiplying it by 2. So 1 2s are 2. Now we need to get a number by the side of this, so that when we multiply it with that same number, we get 96. So we need to get a number here. So if I put the number 4 here, it becomes 24. 24 into 4. 24 into 4 is 96. So we've got our square root. So this is the way of finding the square root of decimal numbers. So what is our quotient? Our quotient is 1.4 and that is the answer here. The radius is 1.4 meters. So we found the square root of 1.96 and that is 1.4 and that is the radius. So we've got the first part of the answer. Now the second one is circumference. We have to find the circumference of the circle. And to find the circumference, once again, we use the formula. So circumference is 2 into pi into r. So that is 2 into pi is 22 by 7 into r is 1.4. Now look at this, 1.4, 7 into 2 is 14, but this is 1.4, so we can say 7 into 0.2. So 7 into 0.2 is 1.4. Now we just have to multiply 22 into 2 is 44, 44 into 0.2. 44 into 2 is 88. But since we have a point, it becomes 8.8. So the circumference is 8.8 meters. So this is our answer. Circumference is 8.8 meters. So we found the radius. The radius we said is 1.4 meters. And the circumference we just found out to be 8.8 meters. So let's write that 8.8 meters. So we found both our answers, radius and the circumference. Question 4. The circumference of a circular table is 88 meters. We have to find its area. Now the formula to find the area is pi r square. That means we need to know the value of the radius. Radius value is not given. So first we're going to find the radius value with the help of what is given to us. So let's do that. Circumference of a circular table is given to us. So let's use the formula for circumference and find the radius. Formula is 2 pi r or 2 into pi into r and that is equal to 88 meters. Now 2 into pi means 2 into 22 by 7 into r is 88 meters. So 2 into 22 is 44. 44 by 7 into r is equal to 88. Now we are going to find only r. So r is equal to 88 into 44 by 7. When it comes this side, it changes to division. So let's change this to division. So this is now divided by 44 by 7. So r is equal to 88 into 7 by 44. Now we can cancel 44 ones and 44 twos. Now 2 sevens are 14. So now we have found the radius. Radius is 14 meters. Now we can find the area. So area is equal to pi r square. That means pi into r square. And pi is 22 by 7 and r is 14 and r square means 14 into 14. So here we can cancel 7 twos are 14. Now we just have to multiply 22 into 2 is 44, 44 into 14 and that is 616 and since we are finding the area it is 616 meters square. So we have found the area of this circular table 616 meters square and this is our answer. Question 5. The area of a circle is given to us 1386 square centimeters. We have to find its circumference. The formula to find the circumference is 2 pi r. That means we need to know the value of r, that is the radius. So we're going to make use of the formula for area and find the radius. So the area of a circle is 1386 square centimeters or centimeter square. Now what is the formula for area of a circle? Pi r square. That means pi into r square. So that is equal to 1386 centimeters square. Now we're going to find r square and that is 1386 divided by pi. What is pi? Pi is 22 by 7. So r square is equal to 1386 into 7 by 22. Now let's cancel 22 and 1386. This is divisible by 2, isn't it? So, and it's also divisible by 11. So 11 twos are 22. So we've cancelled that. Let's try and cancel 1386 also by 11. So let's take 13. 11 ones are 11, 12, 13. There is 2 left. That's 28. 11 twos are 22. So twos are 22. But that number is 28, so there is 6 left. Now it is 66. 11 sixes are 66, so 126. We can cancel it again by 2. 2 and 126, let's cancel. 2 ones are 2, 2 sixes are 12, 2 threes are 6. Now we have to multiply 63 into 7, and that is 441. That means r square is 441. So r square is that. So r will be the square root of 441. Now do you remember the square root of 441? Otherwise we will find it out this way. Now 441 divided by the number is 3. We can use 3 here. We're going to use the prime factor method to find the square root. 3 ones are 3. There's 1 left, 14. 3 fours are 12. There's 2 left, 21. 3 sevens are 21. 7 plus 4 is 11 plus 1 is 12. That means we can still divide this by 3. So 14 we have. 3 fours are 12. 13, 14, there's 2 left, 27, 3 nines are 27. Now 49 is divisible by 7. 7 sevens are 49 and 7 ones are 7. So to find the square root of 441, we put all these factors inside. 3 into 3 into 7 into 7. Now we pair them up. So we take 1 from this pair, it becomes 3. 1 from this pair, it's 7. Multiply both. 3 into 7 is 21. So the square root of 441 is 21. So the answer here is r is equal to 21 centimeters. Now we have found the radius, we can find the circumference. And the circumference, the formula is 2 pi r, or 2 into pi into r. So that is 2 into 22 by 7 into r, which is 21. Now we can cancel 7. 3's are 21. Let's multiply 2 into 22 is 44. 44 into 3, 132. So we have found the circumference, and that is 132 centimeters. So this is our answer. The circumference is 132 centimeters. We will stop with that for now, children. In our next video, we will continue with the remaining questions. Thank you, children.